You need to make an effort to renounce. You must contemplate until you see the harmful effects which come from such behavior. See the harm in drinking and going out on the town. Reflect and see the harm inherent in all the different kinds of unskillful behavior which you indulge in, until it becomes fully apparent. This will provide the impetus for you to take a step back and change your ways. Then you would find some real peace. To experience peace of mind, you have to clearly see the disadvantages and danger in such forms of behavior. This is practicing in the correct way. If you do a silent retreat for 7 days, where you don't have to speak or get involved with anybody, and then go chatting, gossiping, overindulging for another 7 months, how will you gain any real or lasting benefit from those 7 days of practice? I would encourage all the lay people here who are practicing to develop awareness and wisdom to understand this point. Try to practice consistently. See the disadvantages of practicing insincerely and inconsistently, and try to sustain a more dedicated and continuous effort in the practice. Just this much. It can then become a realistic possibility that you might put an end to the kilesa, the defilements, qualities that darken and defile the mind, such as greed, aversion and delusion. But that lifestyle of not speaking and not playing around for 7 days, followed by 6 months of complete sensual indulgence without any mindfulness or restraint, will just lead to the squandering of any gains made from the meditation. There won't be anything left. It's like going to work for a day and earning £20, but then going out and spending £30 on food and things in the same day. Would any money be saved? It would all be gone. It's just the same with the meditation. This is a form of reminder to you all, so I'll ask for your forgiveness. It's necessary to speak in this way so that those aspects of the practice which are at fault will become clear to you, and accordingly you'll be able to give them up. You could say that the reason why you have come to practice is to learn how to avoid doing the wrong things in the future. What happens when you do the wrong things? Doing wrong things leads you to agitation and to suffering, when there's no goodness in the mind. It's not the way to peace of mind. This is the way it is. If you practice on a retreat, not talking for 7 days, and then go indulging for a few months, no matter how strictly you practice for those 7 days, you won't derive any lasting value from that practice. Practicing that way, you don't really get anywhere. Many places where meditation is taught don't really get to grips with or get beyond this problem. Really, you have to conduct your daily life in a consistently calm and restrained way. In meditation, you have to be constantly turning your attention to the practice. It's like planting a tree. If you plant a tree in one place, and after 3 days pull it up and plant it in a different spot, then after a further 3 days pull it up again and plant it in yet another place, it'll just die without producing anything. Practicing meditation like this won't bear any fruit either. This is something you have to understand for yourselves. Contemplate it. Try it out for yourselves when you go home. Get a sapling and plant it in one spot, and every few days go and pull it up and plant it in a different place. It will just die without ever bearing any fruit. It's the same doing a meditation retreat for 7 days, followed by 7 months of unrestrained behavior, allowing the mind to become soiled, and then going back to do another retreat for a short period, practicing strictly without talking and subsequently coming out and being unrestrained again. As with the tree, the meditation just dies. None of the wholesome fruits are retained. The tree doesn't grow, the meditation doesn't grow. I say, practicing this way doesn't bear much fruit. Actually, I'm not fond of giving talks like this. It's because I feel sorry for you that I have to speak critically. When you're doing the wrong things, it's my duty to tell you, but I'm speaking out of compassion for you. Some people might feel really uneasy and think that I'm just scolding them. Really, I'm not just scolding you for its own sake. I'm helping to point out where you're going wrong, so that you know. Some people might think Luang Por is just telling us off, but it's not like that. It's only once in a long while that I'm able to come and give a talk. If I were to give talks like this every day, you would really get upset. But the truth is, it's not you who gets upset. It's only the kilesa, your defilements, that are upset. I'll say just this much for now.